Hello there, and welcome to my reaction slash analysis of the new Red Dead Redemption 2 Part 2 gameplay trailer. As you know, this is one of my most anticipated games of the year, so I thought we'd take a look at this latest trailer and see what we can see. It's not long now, less than a month. It comes out October 26th. So let's have a look. I have turned the sound off on the video just to avoid any copyright strikes, by the way. So first of all, we have, this punch up as this train is going. Like, I love the idea of, these missions and stuff. It just looks really exciting where you can, be on a moving train. I mean, who doesn't like levels that are on moving trains? I know that sounds weird, but I mean, look at that. And first of all, watching this trailer, just the graphics look incredible. I mean, you have to remember this is the first game Rockstar has developed from the ground up for the new generation, and we've had the port of GTA 5, but this is the first one built, as I say, from the ground up, so I think we can expect really big things. And first of all here, I love the snow deformation that we see in this video. It just looks fantastic, and here you can see he's been hunting. It looks like he has like a stag resting on the back of his horse. So I wonder if when you hunt, it won't be any good just to skin them. Sometimes you'll have to bring them into town. As we can see, the character of Arthur Morgan, he's got a beard here, whereas in other videos he's been clean shaven. So it looks like you'll be able to like grow out your beard or select different hairstyles and that kind of thing. And I mean, it just looks gorgeous, really beautiful. Here we go then. So, I mean, you can see, like, I keep going on about how good it looks, but the way that the wet on the wood there, the wooden planks, it just looks so realistic. Beautiful vistas. I'm loving the snow. It looks great. We saw a bit of snow at the beginning of GTA 5, and then never saw it again once we moved to Los Santos. But here it looks like there'll be plenty of snow. And as we see there are a variety of missions. There was like bank robbing missions, which obviously will give you cash and stuff, and then here the over voice says there'll be more personal missions you can overtake, and it looks like we're escorting some ladies out south. And yeah, it looks like trains are going to be very central to this game. There was a train in Red Dead Redemption, but you didn't have that much interaction with it. But this one, we've seen so many trains in the trailers. Looks like they're really going for it. And he appears to be holding up a gun store there, which in GTA 5 is not a good idea. And look at that! Oh, look at the vista. I mean, look how far the draw distance is. I mean, this map looks enormous, and it just, oh man. Like, when I look at this, like when you go to an open world game, you think like, right, where do I want to explore first? And here I see this lake, I'm drawn to that, and then you have like rivers over here. It just really looks like you'll be able to go wherever you want. So here we are encountering NPCs and stuff, which was a big deal in the first game, and I really hope they've expanded upon that for this one. And the gore in this game, it looks like they really haven't toned it down or anything. Plenty of blood, lots of violence. This really is the Wild West. And here we have the wanted system there. So you can see that's flashing, and it lets you know if you're known or not. And it looks like posses will come and get you if you commit too many crimes. And I just love how lived in this world seems like. It seems like it really is living and breathing. And then we have him kind of Grand Theft horsing, stealing a guy's horse and making off with it. Bit different to how we do it in GTA. And it looks like there's going to be plenty of melee combat as well. As you can see, it's not all gunplay, although as we see now, when it does come to gunplay, it looks great. And as you can see, for the first time, we'll be able to dual wield pistols. You couldn't do that in Red Dead Redemption. And I don't really know why, to be honest, because you could in Red Dead Revolver, and then Red Dead Redemption came along and you couldn't, and now you can again. So, I'm not complaining. That's a great feature. And I imagine you'll be able to do even more or more damage. And here it's showing the Deadeye again. It looks similar to Red Dead Redemption, where you can paint targets or just go in slow-mo. But they do include a new feature here where, as you can see, it shows you the vitals of a person to aim for. So obviously you have the head, that's the vital, the chest, the heart, the guts there. And then did you notice there, just by, it looks like the testicles are also a vital area, which they are, they really are. And there, look, he's dual wielding a pistol and a shotgun, so it looks like you'll be able to mix and match. You won't just be dual wielding pistols. As long as they're one-handed weapons, it looks like you can dual wield them. And as I say, look how lived in this place looks. Just fantastic. And as I just want to point out here, obviously more hunting hanging off his horse there. But you can see he looks very different there to where he did in other parts of the trailer. He's got a beard and different clothes. And I believe it's been confirmed that when it comes to clothes, you won't just unlock outfits, like full outfits like you did in Red Dead Redemption. You'll be able to mix and match like jackets and trousers and shirts and stuff. So I think you'll really be able to customize Arthur Morgan to however you see fit. There we are, grabbing a quick snack. And there we see this very ornate revolver. Makes me wonder if we'll be able to like customize our guns in this game, a bit like you could in GTA 5. Obviously not with like silencers and extended, grips and stuff like that, not the more modern stuff. But I wonder if you'll be able to choose like patterns and designs for your guns, and maybe, some things to improve their firepower and such. And here we see, an NPC react kind of negatively to Arthur Morgan. She sees him and then just like starts running away. And it has been said that your actions in the game will affect how NPCs react to you. If you're a bad guy who shoots up everyone, they will become hostile to you. And look at this, a new feature. Looks like Arthur Morgan isn't as scared of water as John Marston was. We see him in a canoe, and it just looks gorgeous. I just love the idea of just having a relaxing canoe. And look at this, one of these like ye olde push me pull you things. I don't even know what they're called. Like, I swear I've only seen them in cartoons, but I love this. What a great way to get about. And I also want to touch on this, the fishing. I don't fish in real life or anything, but I love a good fishing minigame in a game. I love the fishing in Final Fantasy 15, and I really hope that it's as in depth in Red Dead Redemption 2, because I can see myself spending a lot of time doing this. And as we can see, it looks like bar games are back. There's poker. Hopefully there's Liar's Dice, because I was obsessed with that. And I'm sure this will be online as well. You'll be able to play with your friends when that comes out. And it's an alternative way to make money. Five Finger Fillets back. And as the voiceover says, there'll be secrets to uncover and people to meet. And it looks like this is a random encounter, where things will play out differently. And as she says, you could even take in a show, which I love the idea of. After a hard day's bounty hunting, as we see here, he takes in a show. There we see a duel. Looks like you can now just win a duel using only one shot, whereas in the other, you had to like fill them up with lead. And here, as I say about NPCs reacting negatively to you, it looks like you've screwed over this mother and her son. Maybe you killed her husband or something, and she calls you a bastard. So it looks like you'll really get to, if you want to be a good guy, you can. If not, then fine. And here we're introduced to the first person mode. We saw this introduced in GTA 5. And personally, although it was a nice addition, I felt it was a bit janky. I didn't really like playing in that mode. But in this footage, it looks like they've really tightened it up. It looks very viable now. The way he moves here and the ease of the shots. It's not too janky. And I love that bit. I would definitely have shot that guy by accident. So yeah, I hope that first person mode, for those that prefer that, will be a totally viable way to play. Personally, I think I'll go with third person on my first playthrough at least. But it, looks like they've tightened that up a lot. And here we just see some vistas. Look at this. It's just gorgeous. Like, this game looks so, next gen almost. Like, I'm sure this is on a PS4 Pro. And did anyone notice here this, the way he's posed here with the shotgun out pointing towards the camera is very similar to the pose John Marston has on the front of Red Dead Redemption's cover, I think this is definitely intentional. But as you can see, he was fighting those wolves there, and you can see earlier the wolf bit his arm, and you can see here he's got scars on his hand and arm, and just that attention to detail. I mean, and then look at this, beautiful. So yeah, there you have it, Red Dead Redemption 2, October 26th. This video was captured entirely from in-game footage, and man, am I excited! This is definitely my most anticipated game of the year. I can't wait to get my hands on this. We've had some great games this year, like God of War, Spider-Man, games I've really enjoyed, but I feel like Red Dead is set to take the crown. For me, it looks fantastic. I love Red Dead Redemption, and this game, I mean, just looks like in every way it's improving on the first. The only way in which I can see Red Dead Redemption still being superior is perhaps the story. I just felt the story of that game was perfect, and I just think, like, how can you improve on that? So maybe the original Redemption's game story-wise will be superior, but I think there's still an interesting story being told here, and I look forward to seeing the gang and like its rise and its fall, and how John Marston came to be at the beginning of Redemption. So maybe the story won't be as great as the first one, but I think it will still be very good, and who knows, maybe even it might be better. But even if it's not, I mean, just the way this game looks, it just looks so fun in and of itself. So yeah, I'm definitely hyped. I can't wait. I'll definitely be covering this more as we get closer and closer to the release date. So stay tuned for that. I've got the game ordered. I've got the special edition ordered, so I'll do an unboxing of that for you. If you enjoyed this video, then please give it a like, leave a comment, share it with your friends. That really helps my channel to grow and expand. And if you're new here, then feel free to subscribe. I put out at least 2 videos a week and cover everything from video games to films to books. See you next time.